fear of conservatives to be killed is going to turn down the temperature of their leaders, but I was just the vigilant.
I actually cannot believe the podcast that I just watched. Who remembers Ned from the Try Guys, huh? Any Ned enthusiasts? Ned Fulmer, yeah, Fulmer family, Ned Fulmer guys, where we at, huh? Well, I'm sure you recall in 2022, there was the huge scandal that went public about how he'd actually been cheating on his wife for quite a while with their producer at the Try Guys. It was a huge deal. Of course, led to the dissolving of their marriage.
No matter the cost.
Basically kicked Ned off of the public sphere, and he has remained in the back rooms for the last 3 years. He has just crawled his way out of the Shadow Realm and surfaced with a podcast called Rock Bottom with Ned Fulmer. His first guest, his ex-wife, so he could talk directly to her about all of the cheating. It's like podcast therapy or some shit, and it actually makes me think podcasting should straight up be illegal or have like some kind of like rigorous vetting protocol in place where you need like a license to own podcasting equipment. This is fucking agonizing. It takes so much to make me turn something off that I've committed to watching. I will stomach any amount of like revolting dog shit this planet has to offer. I could watch Two Girls, One Cup 100 times back to back to back to back to back to back to back without even blinking. But this was too agonizing. I had to turn it off after 30 minutes. It is brutal to sit through. I can only imagine what she was feeling at this. Because he kind of like talks about himself as if he's like some kind of a victim, like a survivor of his own cheating scandal. It's weird. You have to see this.
It's strange to think that people are watching this and listening to it rather than just being in like a therapy setting.
It's terrifying. Yeah. It's absolutely, yeah, I mean, I'm on the verge of like standing up and walking out of this room. Absolutely.
Understandable. And no one on the planet would blame her if she did. I think that is a totally reasonable response. It is still so baffling to me that this even got made in the first place, to be honest. Now, Ned did get like a 3-day speech here, but I just wanted to show you that he did actually sit down with his ex-wife and have an hour-long discussion with her about him cheating and him, like, prodding her and poking her, like, how did you feel about that? Yeah? Wasn't good, was it? It's so fucking weird.
Hi, I'm Ned Fulmer. 3 years ago, I cheated on my wife with my producer. It became a massive public scandal that caused a lot of... This is I know that I represented myself as a white guy in a relationship. Put that out there for public consumption.
Big white guy. Ned Fulmer used to be synonymous with white guy. I think. I don't know. I was never the biggest consumer of Try Guys content, but from what I understand, that was like a core part of his identity, like his whole personality evolving around that white guy. So of course that made everything even worse for him, even though it was already extreme. Now this is pointed out by a lot of people, and I don't know if this is how he's always been, if he's just this kind of quirky, zany guy who likes vocal fry. And it's very clear, he was putting on like an extra dollop of vocal fry. It is brutal to listen to. It sounds like out of a cartoon when a character is mocking somebody else. Yeah, I may have presented myself as a white guy. It's so weird, like nails on a chalkboard.
And you let the viewer some assistance, please. No, I broke the trust. One step is to publicly witness by the eye of Agamotto. My partner, Ariel. This is a conversation with Ariel in this video. It's painful at times. It's honest, vulnerable,
Destiny
brutal.
But why? Why do you want to broadcast you publicly witnessing the pain you have caused your ex-wife? Why wouldn't this just be a conversation handled like a professional or just between you two behind closed doors? Why do we need to be invited into this? This is him just making like a public spectacle and trying to like put that internet zone. So he drags his ex-wife in here to try and like reopen the wound here publicly so that way he can paint it as him like taking the accountability, this public flogging that he's going to give himself, listening to all the pain and suffering he's caused him. And the whole podcast is him kind of like applauding like, how did my shooting make you feel? Does it make you feel bad? That sounds bad. Yeah, no, that sounds about right. It makes you feel bad, right? All while he's filming it to try and milk this devastating event that he's done for his own personal gain and his own opinion. That's how it seems.
This is
The
real
catchphrase, I believe, for his podcast, which you can find on his About section, sometimes the only way out is through one podcast at a time. That is the slimiest shit. Oh my god.
As disappointed as we were that something so private and painful became such a public spectacle, I get why people were so outraged, and I understand that that is the reason that she can't move forward with any sort of public without addressing this. So this is that. This is
I'm gonna have to call dirty articles on that right there. I don't buy that reasoning at all. He is literally launching a podcast off the back of his ex-wife being the first guest.
by the
And he's
eye
trying
of
to make it like he's doing this
Agamotto.
so that way she can move on because all this went public and, you know, it's taken such a huge toll and she wouldn't be able to do public things because this was brought up in the past, so this is how we're both going to heal and move forward. Like, I completely understand that for her in particular, her having any other, like, public-facing job or something, this would be rough. I get that, and that is very difficult to work down. But this does not seem like Ned Fulmer just trying to do something to help her not have to deal with something like that.
I feel like this is a necessary that help.
Born again!
Yeah, we've kind of been just keeping our lives very private for the last 3 years.
Yeah,
Just almost hiding from the world.
we've been hiding. We've been hiding from the world. And
Cosmic might returns.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been
Now, I felt I needed to include this section in here because she was saying that she believed it was also somewhat necessary to publicly assess the findings for so long, but that the kindness taken away she felt was kind of great. But since this was a public thing, it seems like she agrees that there needed to be some kind of like public resolution to it to move on. Now, I'm gonna go against the grain a little bit here. I don't think it's necessary. You do bring online an explanation to how private matters were handled. Yes, this did happen in the public eye with the scandal, you know, blowing up and the cup running over on Ned's unfaithfulness, but that doesn't mean that you need to do anything further publicly just for the internet to bear witness. But if you do feel like there is like some kind of obligation to have some kind of like public, you know, closure to it, is this really the best thing to do? Because to me, it really feels like Ned is using this as a self-serving thing. This is the kickoff to his podcast, and this is obviously something he knew would get a lot of views. To me, it feels more like a calculated business call as opposed to something to try and help both of them like heal and move forward.
Myself to strangers. It's like, oh, let's exchange Instagrams. I'm like, well, here's mine.
By the eye
One, I have a lot more followers than you might expect. Two,
I was just starting to tolerate
all of
you.
this is pretty outdated. And three, don't Google me.
don't Google me.
Don't Google me.
You
Just
probably don't want to
get
Google
to know me first. Yeah.
Oh my
you know,
goodness.
you don't want to be just sort of seen as the sum of your mistakes for me or the sum of your past for you.
I cut a lot of this section out here. Making friends has been a little weird because of all of this, because they'll come up to it with some kind of like preconceptions based on what they've seen from the public or any such. And Ned is eating like, well, actually, me too. I want to do it. I saw a lot of friends do myself, and that's nice. I'm like, oh, on Instagram, I don't know about that. whatever you do, don't Google Ned Fulmer. Definitely don't do that. You don't want to be viewed as some of your mistakes, or I guess in your case, a little bit of right? Yeah, we're trying to like keep these on the pod when it comes to this problem we're both experiencing. And he's like trying to like be here in the middle there, like relate to her. But Ariel did nothing wrong. Ariel is completely a victim in all of this, who is now sharing like how it has affected her, even like socially and things. And that's like, fuck me too. I'm super victimized by it as well. Like, hey, Google Ned Fulmer, they say I fucking cheated on my wife, but I don't want to be my friend. It's so weird, right? Like, you and I are going through anything. Am I right? This is talking about where I feel like Ned's not actually trying to like help. You know, move forward here. It really feels like this is just this springboard for the podcast.
We are still friends. We have children together. Go on trips together. Like, you know,
By the
there's a
eye
spectrum.
of Agamotto.
Together, not together.
Right.
Like there's ways in which we're together, but it's like
You can't expect
the
to
way
win all.
that everyone wants to know that you guys still like an item. You guys still a couple. Like, no. We really haven't been at all this last 3 years.
No, we haven't.
So I've been saying ex-wife this whole time, but now that I'm rewatching this section, that's not the case. Apparently they are still technically married, but they are separated. They are not, like, dating. They're not a couple anymore, but they're not divorced either. And I think that might have been covered later in the podcast, but like I said, I could not stomach this whole thing. It's actual misery. It is literally like this miasma
The right
of like
heroes could make all the difference.
sadness. So I didn't finish the episode where that might have been addressed, but this whole time I've been saying ex-wife. That, I guess, is not the case. What is for sure, though, is that they are not together, and she has not forgiven Ned for what he's done.
People ask me, like, do you forgive Ned for
I will
what
bring peace to this universe.
he did?
No matter the
And-
cost.
I mean, the answer is no. Absolutely not. How can you forgive somebody for, like, for lying to you, for cheating on you? No.
Where there is evil in
Fuck
this
no.
universe, I will be there to balance it.
Like,
They'll be coming in 30
I don't
seconds.
even-
Stay strong.
it's.
I am happy
I-
you're here, Susan. You have been a true
know, I-
friend since I first emerged from my cocoon.
Sorry, I saw red for a minute. It's like, no. The answer is no.
Yep.
They meant to
That
use
checks
me as a
out.
pawn
You
in their
should
own
not
wicked
forgive
schemes.
somebody that has done what
But
Ned
I
Fulmer
had a
has
much
done to you.
higher calling.
Absolutely not. And I'm really happy to see her just come down with the iron fist like, fuck no.
3,
Absolutely
2,
not.
1.
And Ned just sits there.
You have to stop
Hit
them
one of
from
these.
securing the mission area.
It's hard to hear you saying like "fuck no, I don't forgive you." Like, of course I heard it. You're still
My cosmic
as
might
much progress as we've had. Very angry.
I require some aid.
We're talking about, like,
This is where I started getting like a little wiggle worm-esque, where I was like kind of squirming in my seat a little bit, because now it's getting much more into the meat and potatoes of like the cheating itself, which Ned is spearheading the conversation of. He's like, yeah, it hurts to hear you don't forgive me, but you know, I get it. We made a lot of progress, but you're still angry. And it's like, yeah, man, of course you're still gonna be angry. But why are you using that as a piece of content for your podcast? And you can see how difficult this topic is for her. Then goes into detail about how everything unfolded for her, where she got this news from fans, and she was being sent pictures, and she starts going through like what that was like for her emotionally, and it's really, really sad. And then immediately following that, this is Ned's question.
How did having it become such a public scandal
I require some aid.
change everything for you? Did it make it worse? Easier? Just sort of surreal?
there's so many different things.
His questions suck shit through a crazy straw. These questions are fucking terrible. Brother, what? Did it go in public? You know, I was cheating on this for a long time, and then everyone found out. They're the ones that
I am ready to put on a
Did
show.
that make it like easier for you, you think? Just like, just
There's
explain
still
that
so much
to me
to
a
do.
little bit, if you don't mind, about how public how public it was. What was that like being in the middle of that, if you don't mind? And then his next question, I think, is his worst one.
What was that moment like when everything changed for you?
Awful, obviously.
I've got your back.
What was that moment like? Hey, can you walk me through exactly what it felt like when you found out that your husband, whom you have children with, has actually been cheating on you for a very long time? Can you please explain in detail what you felt when you learned that information about me? I'd love to know, if you don't mind. If that isn't the most brain-dead fucking question I've ever heard, Ned, it probably didn't feel good. What does asking this question even do to help either of you, like, heal from this? Please, walk me through the trauma when you learned that your husband, have been cheating on you for quite a while. This is something, again, like I said, that should have been, like, look at that, a therapist, not a microphone. So microphones do not do that job. And I'm assuming over the last 2 years, and based on the conversation, they have talked, you know, in detail with each other and with others about this.
I have found the lost
Why bring it up for the sake of cameras to capture it being
better already.
That's why I'm saying this feels like it is all truly self-serving for Ned to try and, like, regain some kind of audience online.
I think
I can hear
there was a lot of sort of delusions and rationalizations that you, as the person doing that, sort of are telling yourself as to why it's not so bad, or why it's gonna be okay, or why it actually gets talked about in this way. And then it's like, I remember that
Only
moment
60 seconds left.
fell down where I
This moment, take a little pause break for a little halftime show moment here, because he's about to get into
Better watch your
the
back.
most painful part in this rant. And what I want to make a mention of here is, for some reason, Ned is the one
I am ready to put on a show.
and is basically, and this is something I saw like August the Best point out as well, he is mainly talking out of hope, as opposed to like talking about how much he himself fucked up. He is entirely to blame for this, yet he is the one that gets to steer the conversation and talk kind of broadly about it and focus on like, this moment, what did you feel like that moment? As opposed to letting her talk about it and letting her kind of dictate where the conversation goes and the questions and that kind of thing. It is so odd, and it does feel unfair that Ned is the one that is spearheading all of it. It doesn't make sense, given that he is the one, the cheater,
still so
that
much
did
to
all of
do.
this. And yet he gets to be the one in control of this conversation here that supposedly he's doing to try and help her, you know, move forward in like a public-facing environment.
totally could see how
Born again!
devastated just completely traumatized you were. It was just like, oh, everything changed for me as well. This is like
The moon haunts you!
I've been hurting this person but it's so
You didn't realize until then.
well, you know, but then there's other things you tell yourself to kind of sort of compartmentalize.
I've got you covered.
Whoa, wow. Like I said, it is a tough watch. And like I said, Ned really does feel like he talks about like these like excuses and how he's like compartmentalizing and like, you know, lying to himself, deluding himself, that kind of thing. Like it almost feels like he's giving himself these like little weaselly ways in which that, you know, like he calls it a scandal, whereas she says that it's your affair. Is another thing. Like he talks about it as a scandal, as opposed to like how badly he himself fucked up making this decision consciously. And now he's talking about
I am ready to put on a show.
person that I was. And she calls that out, saying like, you didn't realize that? You didn't realize at any point that, you know, maybe what you were doing would be like really hurtful and like really devastating? Compartmentalized, you know, and yeah, like it's brutal. It is absolutely brutal to sit through.
Armor packs here. Hey,
Only 60 seconds left.
You know, it's like
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
a addicted cycle.
I could use an ancient Egyptian artifact.
Feeling really guilty and
Threat is
ashamed
abated.
this is real firepower.
of the ways in which it's,
The moon haunts you.
you know, just
My armor's stronger now.
lying to yourself. Yeah.
You're ready for action.
That sigh said 1,000 things without even needing words. Ned, what the fuck? He's just bumbling. Like he is actually spitting mumbo jumbo. He's not. He's saying
Welcome.
nothing. Literally nothing.
Of like, well, what did you do
I'm
to make him look elsewhere? You know, were you not a good enough wife? Were you not? Did you not make him happy? You know,
Don't mind me.
and there's so much shame.
Wait, isn't he the guy who was supposed to solve all this?
And I just,
Stop them.
I'm so tired of holding that.
Unfortunately, this is a very real thing that she's describing right here, where there are people that when they hear about a husband cheating on their wife, their first response is, what did the wife do to make the husband do that? Must have been her fault. What, this harlot? What, she must have done something wrong. Must have been some kind of harpy. Surely it was the wife's fault that Ned Fulmer, you know, would go elsewhere to find a suitable woman worthy of his benevolence. And she's talking about how much that has weighed on him. And she then directly asks him, how does it make you feel hearing that you did this?
I am ready to put on a show.
You know, put this hex on me in something you like that I'm not going
I don't think it's fair that as a society we're putting
This is real
certain
firepower.
Down to 30 seconds.
I know it's not I imagine as I was doing that, I think not.
Watch your back.
If you really let it sink in just
I'm doing this my way.
and how devastating it is. How could you do that?
You ain't got rid of me yet.
And it's still very difficult now, even 3 years later, to
You'll have to keep
see
fighting
you in
until we
pain
have a
because
winner.
you're talking about. Because there's nothing
More
do
bad
to
guys. Just when
change
you're
the
ready
past
for action.
Don't give them another inch. Or else.
or to help.
This right here sums up the Ned attitude. This is a very manipulative, in my opinion. She's giving a very real account of something that she now has had put upon her because of Ned. Even outside of like the devastation to the marriage, there are people that will look at her a certain way because of what he has
Another
done.
epic
And
victory.
she is now saying, how do you feel? Is that something you've considered? And Ned, instead of like even addressing like, yes, I did this to you, I recognize I did this to you, he instead says, I feel really bad that unfortunately society does this. Ned, you did this to her. Yes, it is sad that society will do that. But whether or not you want to acknowledge it doesn't change the reality that it does happen, and it is something she has to live with now as a result of your actions. He softly tiptoes around it, instead focusing more on like the problem that society
You'll need
has
a
with
top-notch
this
team to win
perception
this
that
one.
they'll put on people. I'm so sorry you're going through that, honey. What a shame. This is what I'm saying. He kind of like cushions his cheating. Like, for instance, he mainly refers to it as a scandal.
I will bring peace to
Ariel's
this
not afraid to say,
universe,
like,
no
you're
matter the
fair and, like,
cost.
what you did, but when Ned's talking about it, it's like, oh, I was lying to myself, you know, with this scandal, this scandalous stuff, that kind of thing. Like, he really likes that nomenclature. It just feels like he is very much trying to, like, soften it a bit. So, I just don't buy from his side that this is supposed to try and
Perfection is
help
unattainable.
Ariel in
That should
some
not
way.
stop
I
us
just,
from
I don't
trying
get
to
that.
achieve
And far be it for me to question how Ariel wants to move forward from all of this. If she does feel this is the best way of doing it, then I would then ask, why did Ned take over most of the conversation? Maybe it changes towards the end of the podcast, I'm not really sure. But for the 38-ish minutes or whatever that I watched before just tapping out, it was all Ned that would lead these talks and control it. He would just try and poke a, like, how did you feel when I cheated? So that way she would talk about how awful it was, and he'd just sit there nodding his head. But it was always him taking the discussion where he wanted it to go. And every step of the way, I really got the feeling that Ned was playing just how awful what he did. This was an awful thing to sit through. It truly was fucking brutal. And I just had to share a little bit with you. That's really about it. So,
If we must play the role of the cosmos heals you. Quantum match. Enemies on your tail.
Distance from the spider nest.
Extermination!
Gather around! Alone with spider nest.
Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on a show! Friends! Halfway there. Keep going! It pleases me to be helpful.
Healing power.
Just in the nick of time.
Together to victory. I require some aid.
You are nothing! Almost there! Don't turn that now!
Need some healing. Coming through. Let's go.
Destiny awaits.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. I like the cold.
Anybody got a
We
bandage?
should destroy these ults.
The cosmos
I need
heals you.
assistance. I was worried.
That's the boost I need.
Healing power. I have destroyed your knight's totem.
Go have fun.
Destiny awaits.
An Ankh. Curious. Pardon. Try hard. Enemy
The
ahead.
cosmos heals.
Gather around.
A shield. How nice.
A nice deep
Cosmos heals you.
Calling for medical assistance.
help. Less than
I need a medic.
You're halfway there. Keep going. Nothing. Face hits the grand finale.
Extermination! Together to victory!
Some assistance, please.
The moon haunts you!
Quantum magic.
My life energy flow strong.
Born again!
Second chance is over.
Arm is gone. I suck.
The cosmos heals.
Help, friend. Get that vehicle moving again.
Trudy's going to get this all sorted out. All I have to do is build her.
Fear thyself.
That put a spring in my step?
I suck.
Sorry, soldier. Nick of time.
Child!
Should we fail, the fates will not be kind.
I suck.
The cosmos heals you. Cosmic might returns. Quantum magic.
I like the cold. Get that vehicle moving again. Fear thyself.
Stronger together.
That's the boost I needed.
You are nothing. Enemy ahead of us. You need some help.
Cosmic might returns. The cosmos heals you.
I was worried.
This time I need healing. Step one.
Born again!
A nice deep freeze. Just in time.
Stronger together. This is Dark Order.
The moon haunts you!
Second chances open.
Strong together.
Healing power.
Only 60 seconds left. I was worried.
Better already.
Magneto!
Get that vehicle moving again. With you.
Healing power.
Down to 30 seconds.
Onward to Yggdrasil. Our destiny awaits. Healing power.
We should just...
I require some aid.
You are nothing. Final 10 seconds.
Behold! That child!
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Well, you can't expect to win them all. Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
The higher the pressure, the more dazzling the diamond. The only thing stronger than my skin is my mind.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You are a creature of both the land and sea, just as I am.
The higher the pressure, the more dazzling the diamond.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Protection.
I'll do what's needed to win this, even if it does mean taking out former allies.
There's gonna be a fight! Punisher made himself turn.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Mental domination! I suppose that's all.
Mission area is yours.
You're ready for action. See, I'm smart. Wish I could heal you back.
I'm back, and now there's hellfire to pay.
Incoming!
I'll patch you up.
I was fine, thank you.
I'm just dying.
Did you even train for this?
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Judge! Jury! Executioner!
I suppose that helps.
We are undefeatable! I am ready to put on a show! We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Control lost!
I'm back, and now there's hellfire to pay.
Ready for monster?
I've tagged a potential hotspot. We've captured this location.
I was fine.
Judge! Jury! Executioner!
Money can't buy happiness, but I can afford everything else.
My
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Okay, Jeff, I got a plan, but it's gonna take expert timing and perfect precision. No, I'm just messing with you. All you gotta do is swallow everybody whole. Got it?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Once we get this timeline thing sorted out, I'm taking a long vacation somewhere with lots of stuff to steal.
This arc looks priceless. I must have it. Line cross!
Looks like the mission area is going to disaster now. We are undefeatable!
You better get a look behind you.
Your mind is mine!
The mission area is yours!
I suppose that helped.
Rest now, little one. I shall return you to the dead. The moon haunts you! Extermination! Strong again!
You're welcome.
Emma Frost never surrenders.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I was fine, but thank you. Mental domination! Priceless. I must have it.
Glory is almost yours!
Whoa! Did you see that green ape? I want one.
Another epic victory! Big win! You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
The higher the pressure, the more dazzling the diamond. I proudly wear the X, even when it clashes with me. The higher the pressure, the more dazzling the diamond.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Sorcerer Supreme, I oversee other magical adepts.
I try to do the right thing, but somehow people always take it the wrong way.
I know exactly how you feel.
I mean, it's not my fault an Egyptian god whispers in my...
Open your eyes. Reality...
The White Queen always gets...
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Some uninvited guests.
Help get that vehicle to its destination. Checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
This is nothing like the Tokyo I remember. But it's amazing. A nice deep freeze.
I suppose that helped.
That one hurts.
Mental domination! Impervious! Presence! looks priceless. I must have it.
How do you like that?
Stay close to us, Spider Zero, and you'll be fine. I was fine. Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm back. And now there's hellfire to pay. Mind crush!
Get that vehicle moving again!
The moon haunts you!
Sorry to ruin fun.
Look who's here.
Gas, Zero.
Us against the world!
I was fine.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way!
Leave them to Khonshu!
Look out behind you.
Just leave it to me.
It's clobbering time!
It's the grand finale! I am ready to put on a show!
On your toes. Here they come.
I will have my revenge for
A nice deep freeze.
Get that vehicle moving again!
The darkness. Ow. Sorry about your little lumps.
I was fine. Thank you.
We won't fail you, Spider. Mental domination!
The moon haunts you!
You did your part.
This is your big chance!
Incoming.
It's clobbering time!
Us against the world!
I'm opening a portal. Pentagram of Parala. Move medicine. Journey into mystery. Yes. Right.
I am ready to put on a show!
Leave me, darkness. Let Moon Knight protect his ox if he can.
Double KO!
Leave them to Khonshu!